I'm a black woman in America. Hello. Dallas is expensive. Go back to the suburbs. I don't know how I skipped over Houston. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing all the chaos. On the corner doing crack. I mean broad day, like doing crack. That is a regret. I don't know if we're gonna make it for the remainder of this lease. Walked by and caught us some stragglers. I didn't realize how hard it would be. Our future plans with a home. I'm already quoting the moving truck. I'm just gonna take the lesson. I'm gonna take the L. I am fighting every day to practice patience. I feel like I've been searching for a home. Girl, looking at Charlotte, I'm like, to be honest, it's just not all that I thought I was looking for. Hey my beauties, hey my boos, hey my girls, hey my boys. What's up and welcome back to my channel. I am just gonna jump straight into it. We about to get ready. Just a little something to pick me up, okay? A little face, a little something to this hair real quick. I don't know, but I just need to get up. I've been on the couch. I've been on this couch today, just like a little, I ain't gonna lie, a little down in the dumps. Definitely my cycle is swinging, gearing back up. Y'all know that time of the month, you just be so tired and feeling all the feels. And so I just want to make sure I'm being intentional with my time. Like even if give myself rest days that I'm still like, you know what I'm saying, being productive in a way. You know when you get to laying down, like you could be okay, but if you just get to like being in this mode where you like laying down all the time or more than usual, you can like trigger your mind to like feel depressed, and you don't even really be depressed. So I'm like, I gotta remind myself I'm okay. Like I'm okay. I'm just resting right now. You know what I'm saying? I can still get up. I can still just be me and just put my best foot forward, you know? So, yes, girl, it has been so much going on. First of all, how have y'all been? How have y'all been? If you have been watching the news a lot or even on social media, let's just take a deep breath. Okay, I'm gonna do it with you. Let's breathe, because it's a lot going on in this country right now. It's a lot going on around the world. But you know what? It will always look at the history books. There has never been a time. Maybe there's times of cool and calm. Barack Obama gave us that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But there will always be something going on, okay? So I know that times can seem unprecedented, but there's nothing new under the sun. I know that doesn't make things easier, but we can't take everything on that's going on in this world. I have tried, and I drove myself crazy trying to do it. We cannot control everything. We can't be a part of everything. We can't have our ear in everything. We can't see everything. We have to limit what we take in and just be able to show up in our lives, okay? We have to be able to be a little selfish when it comes to like everything that's going on in the world, you know? And it's important, if you can, to step out and take action and be a part of something and care and be able to do something. But if you cannot, if it's too much, baby, and when I feel like it's just too much for me, take a step back, close the apps, close the news. Like I have been off of Instagram since the beginning. It's only been like a week now, but turn it off, okay? You have the option just to turn it off for a minute. It will still be there if you decide you want to be a part of something, you want to learn something, or you want to do something about something that you care about. But baby, if you can't, that is okay. Take your time and just breathe, okay? And focus in so you can be mentally well. That is the top priority, okay? I just wanted to say that, and I needed to say that for myself. I definitely want to say that for everybody out there. I don't really talk about like issues going on too much, but I see things, you know. I try not to see everything, like, because for real, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a real passionate person. I'm a real I'm an empathetic person. Like I'm a very like deep thinker. I can't be in all of that. I can't, not until I'm okay, not until God tell me what I'm supposed to do there. But like, I just wanted to say that to everybody, because I'm not in la la land. You know, I'm a human being. I'm a person in this. I'm a black woman in America. Hello. And I, just like everybody else, I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing all the chaos. I'm seeing what this administration is doing. I'm seeing what the tragedies and genocides happening. I see it all too, and it's heartbreaking, and it is very scary, and it's very sad. And so I just want to extend that, if I could help anybody with that, you know, that just to, if you need to take a step back and just breathe for a moment, that's okay. We ain't gonna have all the answers, but we all here together, you know. And I love you. So yes, mentally, I have just been there, like, with myself, like, just remind that literally what I just told y'all. I have been telling myself that lately, like, just taking things one day at a time, not trying to take on too much. But other than that, I am okay mentally. I'm just, I guess, fighting. I'm not fighting every day, but I'm practicing every day just to be okay. Not on this extreme up, not chasing anything, not being super ambitious about anything, and not being too down. Like I said, just laying on the couch and starting to let thoughts creep in and just get overwhelmed with stuff, or seeing different things on social media or the news or anything like that. So I have just been practicing this steady, like, buzz, this white noise in my life mentally, of just being okay. And I gotta tell you, I like being okay. Like, you know, when somebody asks me, like, you know, how you doing? I'm used to being like, girl, da 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 da, yeah, it's great. Or it being like these dramatics, like, I'm great, or everything's going good, and da da da. Or it's like, man, I'm stuck. I'm down in the dumps right now. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. But like, I have found this really, like, just neutral. this neutral in my life, in my mind, and I love it. I haven't really been practicing that every day. But yeah, comment down below how you've been doing. Y'all know this is a community, honey, so let's spread some love, let's spread some positivity, and I hope everybody is well. It has been a lot going on, even though I've been remaining neutral and calm, as calm as I can be. It has been so much going on, always, right? So first, I'm gonna give my 6-month moving update. So I have officially been a Dallas, Texas resident for 6 months, girl. That is so crazy. Let me see. It haven't been 6 months. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Ooh. It's 6 months this month. Oh my gosh. My first, like, update I did about my moving update I think that was like 3 months in, where I was just, you know, super excited, love Dallas, like, just on a cloud. But you know, you start settling in and just really, like, trying to find your groove. Things change, you know. And I feel like, I'm gonna be just real, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all, I really do love Dallas. I love the city for what it is, like the just the things to do. I can't say I love the culture. Nah, I'm not there with the culture. I'm not gonna even say I love Dallas. I like Dallas. I like it. There's nothing about, like, Dallas that's like, I love it here, this is my forever home, and there's no way I could move anywhere else. That's where I'm at. That's honestly where I'm at. I like Dallas, so let me take back the love. But honestly though, I'm learning to, like, how to separate things in my life, as I've been on, like, this neutral kick, you know what I'm saying? I can't just, like, be all gung-ho about everything, or, you know, I'm just learning to find the pros and the cons of everything. And I'm learning that it's really important. Everything can't be just a pro, you know what I'm saying? There has to be cons in everything, because I have to make well thought out decisions, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just me. I can't live my life riding off of my emotions, or just being, like, excited about something. Like, you know, I have a family to think of, I have children, and so I have really been leaning more into like this neutral, okay, like I said, leaning into this neutral and just making sure I see everything for what it is. And that comes with cons, you know, that comes with like the downside, that comes with just like a more realistic approach or realistic perspective about everything, you know. And that's not always like the good things. So I would say I like Dallas. I do. Somebody asked me, can I see Texas as like my forever place, my forever home? And honestly, no. Right now I cannot. And again, I'm 6 months into living here, so I don't know if that would change. But for right now, I have honestly been feeling like this void of home. Like, that question kind of hit me deep, and I seen it, you know what I'm saying? I was on live. I think this is like day 5 or 6 of my, you know, of October. And girl, I was on live. I seen your comment. I did, but I was like, I'm gonna save that one because I gotta think about that. But the question really triggered me because it was just like, damn, home. It just got me thinking about like, where is home? What is home? What does that even feel like? And yeah, girl, no, I honestly can't see Texas as my home. And I don't know if that's something, again, that will change, but that's just how I've been feeling in life right now. Like, I just feel so out of place. Like, I feel like I've been searching for a home, right? And, you know, God is teaching me a lot through that. Just like what home truly even means to me, because it's something that's within. And I'm like searching for it in these external things, but home is within. And so like that is being rebuilt. Okay, from the ground up. We laying out the foundation. They coming and checking the permits and everything. Like, we're building, okay? But that is in me. It's not in like a home. And we finna talk about that in a minute. As far as having a home. Oh my God, I got a wax appointment coming up. Oh shoot, I forgot to cancel that. So yeah, God has really been walking with me in that, just like this home, this idea of home, just this feeling of home. But honestly, even just living here, I just haven't been feeling like a sense of home. Y'all know I moved from Georgia, my sister and my niece living with me. Like, that has been really hitting me. I've been really feeling the weight of that, of just like being away from family. And it's like, we really out here. And it's like a replay of my life. Oh my gosh, I've done this before. Okay, when I moved away from my hometown. And I moved in the middle of nowhere in Kansas. If y'all been watching, I was really out there and had military life. Y'all know, y'all seen the journey if you did. If you know, if you was there, you was there, okay? But during that time in my life, it was so different for me. Like, I didn't really view community and family the way that I view it today. I was excited to be by myself. I was excited to be out there. I had a lot to be excited about too. That was like a time where I had a little toddler and I was pregnant. And so it was always something going on in my life. It was always a lot of excitement in my life. But this time where it's like, I feel like I'm essentially doing the same thing. Me and Avery, this is our first year. We're going into our second year of marriage. And so it's like, this is the beginning of our family. We doing it by ourselves. Like, we moved out to a new state where we don't have family. We don't have, you know, a community here. And so, but this time it's just like hitting me it's just hitting me so different. Like, you know, living with my sister and my niece for those few years really changed my perspective around family and community, and really going through my divorce and how I saw just how much I had to lean on my family and my friends. That changed my perspective on community, because I was never that girl. Like, I was just always, I got this, like, I don't ask nobody for help type of vibes. Like, I wasn't never that girl. I just wasn't. But, you know, life definitely humbled me. And I was like, dang, you know, like, I need people. And my people was telling me, like, girl, we here. Like, you not supposed to be just doing everything by yourself. And so me really getting out of that and leaning onto my family and my friends and my community like that, it's just different being on my own now. Like, I feel really I miss it. I really miss having a community. I really miss being around Whew, don't do it. I really miss being around my family or just having them accessible, you know, and not saying that we all gotta live together or nothing, but like just have family near. Like back in Georgia, you know, my sister and my brother-in-law, they in North Carolina, Charlotte, they a few hours away. And so I don't know, it's been hard being away. I don't see myself building that here. Don't nobody want to move to Texas. Ain't nobody game for coming here. Ain't nobody got no plans. Ain't nobody trying to move here, okay? So I don't even think that's like a possibility where like, okay, get the whole family to move next. Like, nah, ain't nobody effing with Texas, like, at all. They trying to get me to come to Charlotte. And honestly, I'm thinking about it. First of all, the homes in Charlotte, okay, rewind. Dallas is expensive. I know they talking about Texas is, you know, you can find a nice big home and da da da. And that may be true when it comes to like buying. Texas has some good homes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a market girl. Like I be on Zillow, I be on the website, I be looking at stuff. I be looking at real estate. And Texas does have some beautiful homes. But I can't say in my market as far as renting, honey, and the house that I'm trying to have and the things that I'm looking for. Oh, Dallas is pricey. It's pricey. I mean, you can move out the way, like going north to Plano and Frisco. I was looking at the homes the other day, like, okay, that's where you can find like those 2-story living rooms and just like these big Texas homes with the winding staircases that don't cost you $10,000 a month. But like in Dallas, it costs a pretty little penny to have like those grand homes, like especially in comparison to Houston. I was like, I don't know how I skipped over Houston. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. Like what you can get in Houston is so much more than what you can get in Dallas. Especially if you want like a nice modern place. Like I said, my sister, she's really trying to get us to come to Charlotte. Girl, looking at Charlotte, I'm like, oh, shoot, y'all homes in Charlotte? The homes in Charlotte for the price is nice. Even like the Georgia suburbs, girl, got Dallas beat. I'm sorry, got Dallas beat. Listen, I'm talking about like actual Dallas, not like the suburbs. Like I said, moving up north, Frisco, Plano, or even to the left, Grand Prairie, Fort Worth, Richardson. Like I do my little bit of digging, but like actually living in Dallas is expensive. It really is. And I just really wish I would have done more digging before moving here, or just like expanded my horizons as far as the different suburbs of Dallas. But I came to Dallas to be in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always living in the suburbs and on the outskirts. I always lived on the outskirts of Atlanta. I never lived in Atlanta. So I really wanted to come to Dallas with a new experience, like really live in Dallas. And it's cool, but now I'm realizing that that's not my top priority anymore. Like I thought that was like my main reason. I thought that was my main thing that I wanted, especially being downtown. Like, oh my gosh, let's talk about it, girl. I am like 2.5 seconds. I'm 2.5 seconds from breaking this lease and getting on up out of downtown. And don't get me wrong, I love downtown. I love living downtown, being walkable. Like it's so fun. It's such a unique experience. Like I never thought I would be living downtown. Like, and when I said downtown, we live right down in the down of town. If I could do things over, I would have definitely taken more time, doing more research, and just like maybe even visiting Dallas more so I could understand the city. And it's hard moving to like a metro city with no help. Like I'm doing all the legwork. We didn't have a realtor. Like we did have an apartment locator. And I feel like he did what he could, but it was like down to the nitty gritty at this point. Like we just need to go ahead and find a place, and we want to be downtown. Like that. Like I said, that was my main focus, but it's completely different now. Like living down here now is just like, okay, maybe I didn't need to be right downtown. You know what I'm saying? Because what I didn't know, and now living here for 6 months, is that there are so many neighborhoods downtown. And I don't know why I thought, like, just like where we live now, the skyscrapers and just like the nitty gritty of downtown, I thought this was just downtown. Like, but there's so many different neighborhoods. I mean, you over there at the farmers market, that's like the East Quarter neighborhood. It's so cute over there. When I say I don't have a lot of regrets. I don't, because I'd be like, everything happened for a reason, da da da. That is a regret. I really wish we would have got a spot over there at the farmers market area. Like, I love that whole vibe. It's just more of a family vibe. Like, it's just more like cute, quaint shops and restaurants. Like, and it's still walkable. It's still like downtown, but it's just a different neighborhood. It's a different community. And there's so many other neighborhoods like Victory Park. I went over there. It's like a more like upscale type of neighborhood. I can't say I really like the vibe. I had a bad experience with somebody over there. Walked by and called us some stragglers. That's why I'm like, the whole like culture of Dallas, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's not really giving me, it ain't really giving me like I can be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Victory Park, that's another neighborhood. We got Oakland. We got the Arts District. We got the Bishop Arts District. Uptown. Like, it's so many different neighborhoods that I just feel like I just didn't see or just didn't know about. And just thought like this was the downtown to be. Like, I would definitely prefer to live somewhere else. I would definitely prefer to have my children somewhere else. Like, downtown, you're gonna get, you know, majority of like the homeless population. And listen, God bless them. God bless them, nothing against them. But that comes with things like, you know, pee and poop smells all downtown. Like, that's you know what I'm saying? Listen, when we walk downtown, Zara be like, give me my mask. She don't like it. She don't like the smells. I don't like it either. I be like, oh, it just stinks. Like, in Dallas, I will say they are one of the more cleaner downtowns that I have experienced, because they cleaning crews be out here every day. You'll see them. They have on their Dallas clean crew attire. They be having the power washers. They try their best to keep the city clean. They really do. But that's just what it come with, okay? You're gonna have drugs. Like, when you have a big homeless population, you're gonna have drugs. Every saw 3 people on the corner doing crack. I mean, broad day, like doing crack. And you talking about smoking a little joint and then doing crack. Saw the pipe. Like, you gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have just a lot going on. And I just didn't really consider that, or just like know what that would be like until I lived in it, you know. And I can definitely say I would much prefer a different area. So downtown is fun. It's definitely doable. Like, having kids, there's so many parks, there's so many activities, so many programs. Like, it's a cool place to work and live. I feel like if I like worked in corporate, or if Avery like worked in corporate and had like a job down here, it would make a little more sense. But I just feel like just to be here, it just doesn't really make sense like how I thought, you know. Like, it's something I could do without. It's definitely not at that top of my list like I thought. Okay, it's definitely not. I can definitely go on and go back to the suburbs. And you know, I guess I'm torn with that, because I do really enjoy living in a walkable community. I still want that, but again, it just don't have to be smack dab right in the middle of the business district downtown. All right, I'm gonna just do a cute little slick back. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing moving forward as far as the plans for a home. When I say I miss having a home, I did not think it would be this hard. Can I just be humble and honest? I did not think downsizing would be this hard. No, I was really looking forward to this like adventure of downsizing, but the realities of it is just like, girl, how you go from a 5-bedroom home to a 2-bedroom apartment? Like, that's a lot. That's a bit much. I mean, having a loft space for the kids, a backyard, front yard, 2-car garage, like, that is a lot. That is a big change. And I was just more so excited for the adventure that I didn't realize how hard it would be to actually like live it. It's starting to get to me. I ain't gonna lie. And you know, I talk to them about it all the time. I'll be like, ain't y'all ready to move? Ain't y'all ready to have your own room? They be like, no, I love the apartment. Same kid that had a fit. Alexander, that one, the oldest, he had a fit when I told them about downsizing and was moving, you know, to an apartment again. He was like, no, I want a house. I want a big house, da da da. And he is the main one that loves the apartment. Like he done got a little taste of this. He done got a taste of the city life, the downtown life, and he loves it. He loved the pool. He loved, you know, they cool with it. It's not like it's something that's life-threatening or just like they not having a good quality of life. But for me, I absolutely want to provide a better quality of life for them always. And this was never like a long-term thing. Like moving to this apartment was just like somewhere we could plant our feet. We could just be, you know, first moving here, get grounded, and then, you know what I'm saying, see where else we would want to be here. But I don't even think we're going to make it. I don't know if we're going to make it for the remainder of this lease. I really don't know, y'all. I am fighting every day to practice patience. Now that one right there is a fight. That one right there, I ain't never had a patient bone in my body. And it's so funny because everybody always tell me that I'm patient. And you know, you tell me that all the time. Like, you so patient with the kids and I admire your patience and da da. And I guess I'm patient in those respects. But like when it comes to life and just like learning things and just like taking my time with moving and doing things and just like dreams and goals, like, oh, she not patient. She want it now. She want to do it. Like it don't make no sense to wait. Like why would I do that? I'm gonna miss my opportunity. Okay, fear of missing out, all of that. And so, yeah, I'm really not patient, you know, like I thought. I'm really starting to see this as a big area where God is testing me and really stretching me to be patient. Because, yeah, like when I be ready to go, I'll be ready to go tomorrow. Like I was looking, I'm already quoting the moving truck and getting people to help, like moving company, the boxes that I want to use. I want to use the little totes and everything. I'm already doing that. Like we can schedule this. Are you all available tomorrow? Like that's really how I be moving. But God is really teaching me like I can't operate like that. I'm really becoming more like long-term thinking, and it's so important to be thinking long-term, you know what I'm saying? Especially having kids and getting older, you start seeing like life life happens faster than you think. Like these years that be flying by, they really be flying by. Like there's no need to rush into stuff, because when you rush, it's just not done right. It's not sustainable. Like, you know, you want to take your time, and then like taking your time for now just sets you up better in the future. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just learning like I gotta be patient. Gotta be patient here. And learn what I'm supposed to. I'm finding that you make decisions for a reason, because you need to learn something from your decisions. And so I made this decision to live here. I feel like I could have been more patient moving here, you know what I'm saying, to this apartment. But I made that decision to move here. I made that decision in the time frame that I did. And so it's like I have to see it through. I have to see this decision through and see all that God is teaching me here, and just practicing patience. Like this is a big battlefield. Okay, a big old nice little platform to practice this patience that I need to have. So as much as I want to move and have this nice home, I just can't do it right now. You know, God is like, nope, you gotta stay put. You gotta stay put for a minute. We honestly just been praying about it. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the end of this lease. I don't want to. Just when it comes to my wants and everything, I really don't want to do the whole lease. But if that's what we have to do, then that's what we have to do. And I'm just believing and trusting in God, and more than anything, I'm just going to be focused on patience, because God is teaching me a lot, okay? I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm a human, and I'm just gonna take the lesson. I'm gonna take the L, okay? And this is a nice apartment. Like, this was a really cool experience, like being in a high rise, and you know, like my view is amazing. Like, I can see downtown, like it's so inspiring. But just to be honest, it's just not all that I thought I was looking for, you know? And you know, your mind changes, and your needs and wants, they do change. And I feel like this was just a big piece of mine that like completely changed. Like, this was my top priority, to be like, to have this experience. But this is just, it's a temporary experience, you know? And where I'm finding my neutral and my steady ground, it's like I'm not chasing these temporary experiences. I'm really trying to build something that's like long lasting, and something for my children to have. And just like, you know, God is slowing me down and really teaching me that, on how to do that, because it's not just gonna happen like that. Like, what we trying to build here, it don't happen overnight. And so you really have to learn how to just like zen out, you know what I'm saying? Take things one day at a time and really be patient. I could definitely take my L and say that this decision, you know, living in this apartment, living downtown, was definitely one of those temporary decisions. And I always knew that coming into it, but I'm just starting to really see like the full weight of it, and just like how it impacts my decisions going forward. Oh, but first of all, her ponytail is growing. I kind of want to just shoot. Where my ponytail? Hold on. I was gonna do a little bun, put some rubber bands on it, but I think I just want to do my ponytail. So what's next for me is that I honestly want a home, y'all. Like, and I know that God is doing a work within me for that, to like build that and really nurture that. But like, I want a home, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been really missing like the space and just like, you know, family home. Like, I really want that next. And so wherever we move next, I'm not gonna even speak on it. I'm not gonna make, you know, early plans. I'm just letting God show me the way, you know, of how to get to this home. Like, it gotta be in God's timing. It gotta be in, it's gonna always be in divine timing, okay? I can't rush that, no matter how much I want to. All I can do is bump my head trying to change it, or trying to, you know, rush the process. But I'm honestly just believing in a home. I can't say when, I can't say where, but I just know, like, after this, that's what I'm expecting, that's what I'm believing in, is a home. And I just cannot wait to get there. So yes, that's where I'm at, y'all. I am just building this home, okay? As a wife, as a mother, I'm learning so much, and you know, I'm just looking forward to the journey and looking forward to the season that I'm in. More than anything, what patience is teaching me is that, like, you gotta appreciate where you at right now. And so as much as I'm just itching to move, and I'm itching to have this home, and I'm itching for what's next, and to feel like comfortable, that's a big thing too. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't feel like I have my footing here yet. Like, and I don't know if it's like the apartment, or if it's just something within me that I have to allow patience to work out. But I just don't feel like I have my footing yet. I don't feel like grounded, you know? I feel like I'm just here. I still feel like I'm on vacation, honestly. And that's cool for a little while, but like after a while, it's just like, okay, I need to feel home. I need to feel steady. I need to feel I'm on my zen, you know what I'm saying? I need to feel that. I need that to be what it is. But yeah, I'm just trusting God, and I have to be patient in that, and just focus on building that within first. Oh yeah, girl, that is where I'm at mentally, where I'm at with Dallas, where I'm at in terms of a home and what's next, and just trusting God, honey. That is all we can do, is just trust God and trust in divine time to just be divine time, okay? So yeah, thanks for getting ready with me. I feel so much better. Like, I feel so much better. Who said getting up, getting dressed, getting ready, getting cute don't change nothing? Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, having a little girls chat, little chitty chat. I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all make sure to what? Stay blessed, stay beautiful. That's what I'm trying to do. We trying, okay? And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.